COVID-19 variant is sparking concern, especially as the school year is about to begin. Should we be concerned or worried about a spike in cases? Joining us today is Raywat Deonandan, global health epidemiologist and associate professor at the University of Ottawa. Good morning.
Good morning.
So let's talk about the concern around COVID, where we're hearing about different variants and flu season upon us. Do you think there's another wave coming?
Oh, there's definitely a wave coming. If you look at the USA the last week, hospitalizations are up about 12.5%. Deaths are up about 8%. Here in Ottawa, the wastewater shows a trending upward. Hospitalizations are increasing as well. So the new wave is definitely coming. The question is, how bad will it be, and will it be something to really worry about?
So how concerned should we be about this new wave now that a lot of us have vaccinations, and hopefully that the different variants, it's a weaker strain from the first time we met COVID?
Yeah, I mean, I would caution us about using terms like weaker strain. That's unclear. It's possible to be less dangerous, but affect more people and have a larger population impact, right? So I think from a population health standpoint, we should be concerned about the potential increase of hospitalization, traffic, and so forth. But in general, there is enough immunity out there from vaccination, primarily, that for most people, this is not an existential threat. But COVID is a real risk, and I think we should be considering wearing masks more, definitely in healthcare settings. And I encourage everyone to get the new booster when it comes out, and to get your kids vaccinated if they haven't done so already.
Can you break down this new booster for us? Because a lot of people are hearing about different variants and whether or not this latest version of the vaccine can handle the most recent variant. What's your recommendation to folks? Some folks want to wait.
Well, that's a tough one. I'm reticent to give personalized advice. That's medical advice. I will say that it's confusing for people because all these variants are confusing. What we have is Omicron. Omicron has displaced original Wuhan strain COVID. Omicron has some kids, and those kids include the BA subvariants. BA had some kids. Those kids include XBB. XBB had some kids, and those kids include EG5, which is causing most of the problem right now. The new monovalent vaccine is tuned to one of the XBB subvariants. And because EG5 is a child of XBB, and it's causing most of the problems right now, it should respond well to the vaccine. It should. There is another variant popping up around the world, BA286, which is not a descendant of XBB, but a close relative. We don't know how it's going to respond to the vaccine, but there's every reason to expect at least some protection to be offered from it. In short, the new vaccine probably won't impair the ability to transmit that much, but it's going to be an extraordinarily good protection against the worst outcomes like hospitalizations and death. So I encourage everyone to seek out the new monovalent vaccine when it becomes available.
And in the medical world that's studying COVID right now, what are they talking about when it comes to how often we receive the vaccine? Would it be annually going forward like the flu shot? Because we were seeing boosters taking place every few months in the beginning there.
Yeah, it's a tough question. There's a lot of disagreement. It also comes down to how often the strains are changing. It looks like there's going to be a new variant popping up every few months, in which case the boosters have to be retweaked. And in that sense, at least every year, probably. However, there is work being done on a new kind of vaccine. I'm talking here about mucosal vaccines, which are intranasal. Mucosal vaccines are like nose sprays that can prevent transmission most of the time. And when that becomes available, hopefully that will put an end to the need for constant regular boosters, and maybe every few years you need one, and that will maybe put an end to overall concern at last. But again, we hope this development takes place. A lot of work is being done.
All right, Professor Deonandan, thank you so much for being with us. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you.